Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be taking a look at the new Barbarian booster set from Mezco. Now this is something I've been dying to check out, as I've been loving what Mezco's been doing with their Conan figures, and now their subline of Barbarians, which is really cool too. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, so here's the Barbarian booster kit that we're going to be using to play dress up with our dolls, because that's what we all want to do. Luckily I do have my Conan figure right here, and I do have multiple of these Conans, so I'm going to get to have a little army builds and things like that, which is going to be really fun. But let's go ahead and pull this stuff out, and let's see exactly what we got here. So we got, looks like I got two trays. Oop, that just fell out. So it looks like you can see right here, I'm going to kind of just pop these things open without trying to drop everything. So let's see if I can do that. And here we go. So it looks like we see the different heads, different types of maces and clubs and knives and swords and weapons and blood effects. That's really cool. We do have this like little shirt that just kind of fell out like that. And then in this other tray, looks like we have some belts, some capes and things like that. So this is gonna be very, very fun. So let's just pull all this stuff out. And again, let's play dress up with our Conan. Okay, so here is my Conan figure, pretty much stripped down for the most part for right now. I'm gonna kind of just break things down into little sections here. So we do get this really cool, almost like a black sheep wool cape that I really do like, and it's attracting dust like a mofo, but I really do like the way this looks. I love how it has this little faux leather strap going across right there with the little studs. I think that's really cool. So this is something we can just like drape over our figures like that, and the way it's shaped, it's kind of like cut to the shoulders, so it hangs in a very specific way. I think that's really cool. So actually, let me pop this head off, and let me get that on there, because as you can see, there is a little bit of a circular slit where it'll wrap around the neck, and then we'll get the head back on like that. So if you want to have your cape, the cape on a Conan just like that, that looks super cool, man. Again, I do love how it drapes, how it hangs over the shoulders like that. It feels really, really nice. That's just a really great option in my opinion. Now here's the Conan buck, pretty much stripped down to his chonies. You can see his nalgas back there, and I went ahead and took the hands off to make it easier to slide this really cool shirt on. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the arms forward like this, and it does have a little Velcro strap that holds the shirt on, and we're gonna kind of just feed the arms through like that, all the way through there. Make sure that they don't get caught on the cuffs of the actual sleeves like that. Just pull those through like so. Give it a little tug like that. And again, don't you just love playing dress up with your Conans? It's fun for me. But yeah, we get that little Velcro strip on there. Get that nice and snug. And then take the Velcro on like that. That works out very, very good. Like so. Yeah, there we go. That actually fits really nicely. So I went ahead and put the Conan head back on there, as well as the hands. So you can see how it looks if you want to put the shirt on Conan himself. But we're going to go ahead and pop the head off like so. And let's put on some of the new alt heads that we are given here. So I'm going to start off with this bald head. I think that looks super dope, man. I really love how that turned out. I love the war paint on there. That looks super good. It's got a fat mustache, really piercing green eyes. I love how the eyes turned out. That looks very cool. He even got the hot dog on the back of the head of the neck. I have that too, man. I know his plight. But that is a great looking head sculpt. Let's pop that one off. And we're going to pop out this one, which I think is really cool too. This one's more with the long hair. You just got the single war painted stripe going down over the one eye. And again, I think that looks really cool as well. The colors of the hair look really nice. Great sculpt on that, how it's just slightly windswept. You got the one little piece of hair coming down over like that. Very, very cool looking. So if you guys do buy multiples of this pack, you're going to have different options to come up with just your own generic barbarians, your own type of creative characters, which I think is really cool. So both these head sculpts, I think, turned out very nicely, and honestly, I wouldn't mind a second Barbarians pack with more heads and more option parts. We also do get 2 of these like faux leather straps slash belts. These are very, very cool. I love these, and you can do different things with these. You can wrap these around his waist, you can wrap them around like over the shoulder, things like that. But we also do get like little pouches, which I think is really cool. You could add these onto those straps. We even get a type of like holster, so you can holster his weapons there. These are all made of that same type of like faux leather too. I think that's really cool. And these will just be able to like slide on. If I can stop dropping them, just slide through there and feed them through, and then you'll just wrap it around the waist and tie it off however you like. Like I said, you can go around the waist like that, you can go over the shoulder, whatever you want to do, you play with it and design them however you like. Again, more options the better. So here you can see how I put the straps on. You know, I put one around the waist. I kind of like having the long tassel of the belt just kind of like hanging like that. I think it looks really cool. And you can see I put the pouches around here, and then I took the other one around the over the shoulder like that and put on this little weapon holster that you could hold back there. Again, I think that looks really cool, man. And man, I'm kind of, oh my god, I'm gonna need so many more Conan figures. Now taking a look at the weapons that we get here, we do start off with this little knife. Great detail on that. I mean, look at how much paint there is on the handle and the guard with a nice wash. That looks so good for such a little weapon. We also get this really awesome saber. Again, I love how the dings and scratches you see. This is like a really used sword, so I love that. And the guard on that handle just looks great, dude. I love that rustic gold. We also do get this really awesome spiked club. Get the wrapping around there. The spikes look great. Again, the wash all over it just looks so nice. I really like that one a lot. This is the one I really wanted to check out. Look at this thing. This is some kind of like club hammer thing. You got these little like lion heads all over that thing. That looks so dope, dude. That is something you see like in Mythic Legions kind of stuff. I love that a lot. Look at this handle, just looks great. Such a cool looking weapon. And then we do get this axe that we've seen. I believe this is the same one we saw with Death Dealer, but this looks really cool too. Again, I love the curved handle, the blade that just looks like it's worn and torn. I love that so much. We also do get blood effects. Again, these are the same thing that we've seen, I believe, with Death Dealer. So you could take these and add them to the different weapons. Like you can add them to the axe like that if you want to. Like he is really hacking some things up. And this, I believe this one just kind of like curves over the handle, or the blade itself like that. And this can be used for the swords too. Well, I just think it's really cool how they designed that to make it utilized for different types of weapons. But that's a really cool effect, man. Love this so much. You get a lot of great weapons with this set. Now here he is with a bunch of the weapons attached here. I went and put the dagger into the little belt like that. That really awesome club in his hand, I think just looks so cool. And I went and put the sword through that holster on his back like that. And again, you can pretty much do whatever you want to have your own desired barbarian, and even take things like from the other Conan figure, because Conan and Death Dealer come with so many different option parts. I mean, you can truly make your biggest, baddest barbarian that you want to, with all these different head sculpts, again, the different types of clothing and weapons. The options really do feel endless. And again, I just feel like it's going to cost so much money, because now I wish Mezco would just come out with a base Conan / Barbarian buck, so we can just army build these things and just have a whole shelf of really cool characters. And because why not, let's fully deck him out with that cape over the shirt and all his straps on and the axe in hand. I mean, this guy just looks so dope to me. What a great looking weapon set. And for me, this is probably one of the better accessory sets that we've gotten from Mezco. I think especially because we got head options. I always love getting head options, and you can really create your own different characters, not just different versions of that same existing character, you know what I mean? These are all new characters that we get, and I just love everything that we're seeing with this. He just looks so badass. So there it is, guys. my look at the new Barbarian booster kit from Mezco. Now I think this is a lot of fun, and I actually really love when Mezco gives us these really cool accessories packs to expand on our figures and things like that, but something feels a little different about this Barbarian set, and again I think it's because of those head sculpts where it feels like we're getting new characters with that. When other booster sets have come out for different figures, it's pretty much for that one specific figure with just alternate heads for that character, and it's just the same character with different looks. But these ones feel different because you really feel like you're getting more characters and really adding more designs to your shelf, and I love that. I hope they expand even more with this Barbarian world, give us more head options, more different types of clothing, because that would be so cool. And I'm being serious, I really want Mezco bucks of just Barbarians that we could build our own. I think that's so awesome. Everything here is very high quality. The weapons, the soft goods, the straps, all of it is fantastic, and in my opinion, a definite must get. So be excellent to each other, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.